After having put thousands of hours into maxing not only a normal Ironman account, but also a hardcore Ironman account, I set myself a goal to be the first person in RuneScape to max all 3 Ironman game modes. I'm now attempting to tackle one of old school's most difficult challenges, maxing an Ultimate Ironman. This is my road to maxing every Ironman mode. What's up guys, welcome to episode number 52 of the Ultimate Ironman series. At the end of the last one, I finally managed to get myself to 99 Slayer, which is definitely the most time I've put into a 99 so far. So I went and suicided my account to Asporia again, and I'm over here at Tears of Gothic since it did reset. So before I start doing ZMI, I'm just going to do this really quick. It'll get me from 61 to 62, so it'll be a nice start. I know I say this like every time I do Tears of Gothics, but I'm pretty sure this time, for sure, 144 tears is the most I've ever had on this account. 8,600 XP, and there is level 62. So I'm going to go and set up everything I need for ZMI. I saved the whole setup I had from last time, so I just need to open that picture on my computer. Before I get the whole setup ready, though, I'm going to need to make about 800 house tabs first. I did opt out of using staminas. I'm just going to be teleporting to my house since I do have the pool there, and that'll save me 2 more inventory slots and get more XP per hour. So I'm going to go ahead and make those, get my whole inventory ready, and I'll see you guys back at ZMI probably in like an hour. Okay, here we are back at ZMI. So there's one thing I forgot to mention. I had to go back and get all of my pouches again, which was really easy this time because I got all 3 of them within like 5 kills or something. For those of you that haven't seen the other videos, I just go to the Fairy Ring Abyss code and you can pretty much camp an Abyssal Leech spawn and one-hit them to get the pouches. So I have a total of 80,000 pure essence. I have more than enough mine runes for sure to do the banking with this. I'm currently at level 62. I want to keep track of how much XP I'm getting per pure essence here for myself in the future, and also just so I know if I have enough essence or not to get myself to 77. Also, I can't remember how much XP per hour I usually get here. I know it's going to scale with my level, but I'm going to do an hour test right now just to give you guys an idea of how much XP I'm getting per hour and how long I expect this to take. So after this inventory, I'll be done with an hour, so I got around 31k XP. I think on normal accounts, the expected XP rate is like 32k here or something, so it seems about right. There are a few things I want to mention before I continue, though. For those of you that don't know what the mine runes are for, you can see it on my chat here. Every time I use my essence on the banker to anote them, I have to pay 20 runes, and thankfully I have all these mine runes and barrows, so that's what I save them for. Also, if you guys plan to do this, the prayers I use, I just keep my pray from ranged on, and I also use rapid heal to keep my HP up since the monsters here do attack you. Another thing is I put my rune pouch in this corner right here just because of the ways that the runes come out, and I'm also putting laws and blood runes here. So every single time I get my runes in my inventory, I just use those. And then I teleport back and I just drop these as I'm running. I'm going to be getting a ton of other runes from this too, though. The astrals, the nature runes, and the cosmic runes are going to be the ones I'm keeping. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to keep doing this, and I'll find another spot to update you guys in a little bit. 65 Runecrafting, currently getting 13.6 XP per essence. Also, the rune stack is already getting pretty nice even after only like 4 hours. I should end up with well over 10,000 nature runes too, so if I stayed at the same amount of XP per essence I'm getting right now, I would run out of pure essence 45k away from 77, so I'm really hoping as my levels increase the XP goes up, or I'll end up stuck at 76 having to do Tears of Gothics for the rest of the XP over time. Also, at 30k XP per hour, getting from 65 to 77 should take me about 35 more hours. Here's another runecrafting update for you guys. There is level 70, and that also does mean that I am over 70 in every single skill now. The only ones that are actually under 80 as well are runecrafting, farming, and herblores. So talking about how much XP per essence I'm getting, it's still the same. It's still 13.6. And I do still need about 730k more XP to get to 77. So if I don't increase my XP per essence, I'm going to need a total of about 54k pure essence, meaning I'm going to be 3k short. Rune-wise, though, I'm going to be getting a lot more nature runes than I thought. I'll probably end up getting maybe like 15 to 20k instead of the 10k I mentioned in the last clip. And 75 runecrafting, 2 levels left to go. So unlike the last update where I was getting 13.6 XP per essence, I'm now getting 14.5, so it went up quite a bit. With 18,500 essence left, I'll get around 270k more XP, which put me 4k XP over level 77, so it's looking like I might have gotten just the right amount of essence from Slayer. Being level 75 also means I can use a giant pouch, which will speed up my XP rates a bit, so I'm going to go kill some more Abyssal Leeches to get that. With how fast they are to kill and how high the drop rate is, it'll only take me a few minutes. So here we are, I'm finally about to be done getting this freaking level. So there's the level 77. I can now go and start making blood and soul runes. So overall, here's the amount of runes I was able to get. I started out with about 6,000 law runes and I think 1,000 nature runes, but all of the bloods, astrals, and cosmics were made from this. Alright, so by the time this video is up, you guys have probably already seen like the entirety of Twisted League. However, this video was probably made like 2 months prior to that, so My plan for Twisted League is I want to just continuously do herb runs. I have about 3,000 seeds I need to farm, so I'm going to be spending the entirety of those 2 months on this account doing all of those herb runs. And it's really nice too because having all of these cosmics, nature runes, and whatnot, I'm just going to be camping the Lunar Spellbook for all the teleports. In order to do that though, I am going to need Spellbook Swap. Originally, I thought I needed 95 for Spellbook Swap, but it is level 96, and I'm 256k away from that. So I need to find a way to get myself 256k magic XP. So the best method I can think of to do this is just going to be bursting Necreal. It's like 200 something k magic XP per hour. So we'll see how this goes. Of course, off task, the XP rates are not going to be the same as they were on my Slayer tasks. I just went and bought 2,000 death runes. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Like I said, I need 255k XP. Also, thankfully, I have all my Explorer Ring Alks right now, so I shouldn't lose too much GP from doing this. There it is, level 96, so I can use Spellbook Swap now. This ended up being really, really good, to be honest. I was still managing to get 200k XP per hour, even off the Slayer task and only using Ice Burst still. Also, I went and took 1 mil coins out of Nightmare Zone to buy all the death runes and water runes and stuff I needed. And with these alks, I'm actually going to end up profiting, so somehow I ended up making money from doing this. So the next step I need to take on getting to being able to do all of these herb runs is there's 3 more quests I need to do here. The one I'm working towards doing is making friends with my arm because this does unlock a new herb patch. Before I do that quest though, I still have to do the quest Cold War. And finally, the third quest I need to do is the Great Brain Robbery, since that will give me access to the Harmony Island herb patch, which you need the Elite Mauritania Diary to complete. Thankfully, I do have that done, so once I finish all 3 of these quests, I'll have access to all 9 of the herb patches in game. First off though, I'm going to be starting out and doing the Cold War quest. Really quick detour before Cold War, I just wanted to share this with you guys. So I still have 38,000 Chaos Runes left, and I don't really think I'm going to need those for anything, so I'm going to be selling these all back to Ali Morsane. Thankfully, I can sell them for 45 each, so I'm going to get like 2 mil return off these, which is really nice. There's Cold War done. The next one I'm going to do is the Great Brain Robbery. So with this quest done, I now have access to the Harmony Island teleport on the Arceus Spellbook, which I'll be able to use to get to the herb patch here during my herb runs. The last quest left to do now is making friends with my arm. Making friends with my arm completed, which unlocks the final herb patch. Also from this, I can now mine a bunch of different salts that are useful for teleporting around the game. So in order to gain access to the herb patch, I first have to build a fire pit next to it, and for this I need 2 mahogany planks, 2 steel bars, and a bunch of these different salts. I'm also going to need to mine some additional ones so I can create the Troll Stronghold teleport portal in my house. Once again, I'll show this to you guys on the screen. And finally, I'm going to need to mine the salt needed to create Icy Basalt. I hope I said that right. Which is what you need to teleport up here. Each Icy Basalt is 1 teleport, so I'll probably end up making about 350 of them. Alright, I got all the salt I need. Now let's build this fire. Okay, now I have access to this herb patch, and I also made the 350 Weiss teleports. So the final thing to do now is to build the portal in my house. So this is going to be insanely helpful. I'll just use it really quick to show you guys where it takes you. So this puts you literally right next to the shortcut for the herb patch. The fastest way to get here before this was just teleporting to the top of the mountain and running over here. With all this done, I only have one final thing to do, and that's mine the volcanic ash for my super compost. Seeing as I have nearly 3,000 seeds, I'm gonna need almost 4,600 volcanic ash. So here we finally are. I went and set up my whole inventory that I'm gonna need to do these herb runs during Twisted League. I'm gonna be starting out with my toad flax, 1,317 of those. Which means that shortly after I finish doing this, I'm going to have to go to Mole to get all of the nests to be able to make the brews. I'm really hoping I stay consistent with this. At the start of Twisted League, it's going to be kind of hard since there's so much going on to consistently go back and forth and doing this. So realistically, the amount of seeds I have, I could farm in just a month if I were to do them a lot per day. So what I might end up doing is just waiting until the first month is over and only doing the herb runs in the second month when there's a lot less going on. So we'll see how this goes. I'll see you guys back once I am done with Twisted League to show you how many herbs I got. So I'm back from playing Twisted League. First thing I wanted to mention, if you look at the amount of herbs I've farmed, it's only 653. In the last clip I mentioned I was probably going to wait until the second month of Twisted League to start farming. I did decide to stop playing it. My whole goal was to max, and looking at the amount of XP some people have, I don't see myself getting rank 1 in that. And right now the highest reward you can possibly get is the Dragon Trophy, and that requires being about top 1,000 in ranking. So even if I don't play it anymore, I'll still end up getting the highest trophy. So I just don't see a point in playing it anymore. So I am just going to be returning to this account. Sadly, that means that I'm not going to be able to continue doing my herb runs for the final 3 weeks, and I didn't end up getting many. It's not a complete loss, though. I needed to get ready to do herb runs regardless. I'm just going to be going for 93 to 99 fishing, and I'm going to be doing all the herb runs while I'm fishing. First thing here, before I go and start doing fishing, I've been having some trouble getting to super compost. It's really annoying having to run up to the charters and get 15 every time when I hardly even have 15 spaces in my inventory. So my plan for this, I'm going to do exactly what I did at the start of my account for Wintertod, and I'm going to buy pineapples here and run over to the Tool Leprechaun and note them. And this way, when I need to make more super compost, I'll be able to just go to a banker and note them. I think actually what I'm going to do is get maybe like 500 of these, and then I'm going to go up to the farming guild and use like the super big compost bin they have up there, because you can make around 30 at once. Alright, so like I said, when I'm doing herb runs and I come up to the farming guild to get this patch right here, I'm just going to be unnoting my pineapples on the chest and then running over here and filling up this compost bin. And it's a return of about 30 super composts, so I'll be able to keep a lot more easily than having to run back and forth between the charter and using the one in Cami. Also, I know there's something with Volcanic Mine, and you can do something with like unlocking being able to use the fertilized soil spell, and with it you can just use it on any patch and it'll be the same as Ultra Compost. I can't be asked, honestly, re-suiciding going and doing Volcanic Mine to unlock that, so I'm just going to do it this way. I tried to get the best possible estimate I could on how many feathers I'm going to need to do 93 to 99, and it's going to be like 80k or so, between like 80 and 90k. I'm just going to buy 80k right now, and if I need more in the future, I'll just come back down here and get more. I changed my inventory around a little bit. I got rid of my Graceful so I could equip my Arty Cloak, and I also went and put my GP into Nightmare Zone just to give me a little bit more space when I'm fishing. I am going to start out doing this AFKing since I just got back from Twisted League and I want to chill a bit. After doing this for a day or two, I'll probably start tick fishing since it'll make my XP per hour almost double, and since I don't have many inventory spots, it'll just make more sense overall. So I'm going to end the video here. The goal for the next one is going to be 99 fishing, and that is a lot of time. So it'll probably be another week until you guys see the next video. I'm hoping I can get through a lot of the seeds that I have. Let me just show all those to you guys. So these are all the seeds that I have. I'll 100% get through all the Toadflax seeds. As for the order on the other ones, I'm not sure yet. I'll probably start with the Irits afterwards. Yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to me getting back to the Ultimate Ironman. I want to go back to making some more top 10 videos as well, so you might see another top 10 video before you see another Ultimate Ironman video. With all that being said, thank you guys as always for all the support I get on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.